Hello everybody, welcome to Totally Tabled. My name is Shaggy, and today I'm doing a solo playthrough of Fliptown. I went ahead and I got everything set up. This deck here is just a regular deck of playing cards. This is the one that comes in the game, but you could use any deck. You want to take out the jokers and just shuffle it up. Our solo opponent for this game will be Calamity Jane, and I'll be playing as the Trailblazer. That's going to give me a little special ability that I can use. In this case, I can do a bonus heart action once per game. Now keep in mind that both of these modules are optional. You could play with just one or the other or neither of them. If you don't play with the Cowbot, then you're just going to be trying to beat your own high score. And like always, I'm going to explain everything as I play, so let's just go ahead and dive on in and get started. The first thing we need to do is grab the top card and place it to the right of our board face down. That's going to be the Sheriff card. We'll resolve that at the end of the round. We now need to draw 3 cards. We're going to have 3 rounds to the game, and in each round we take 5 turns. And on our turn, we can rearrange these 3 cards. Whichever card is first, that's going to be our suit card. And that determines which of the 4 locations we are going to take an action in. So for this case, the heart, we would be going to the trail. If it's a spade, we go here to the Badlands. If it's a diamond, we go to the mine. And if it's a club, we go into town. So for this turn, I have a choice between going to the trail or going to the Badlands. Whichever card we play second, that's going to be our value card. That's going to determine where we go in the location that we're in. And each location operates slightly differently. I'll explain all that as I take these actions. The third card is our poker card. We'll just be recording that value here. And then at the end of the round, we'll have recorded 5 different cards. And we're just going to try to get the best poker hand that we possibly can. Whatever we get here, you can see we'll get different rewards of money and points. You can see we're going to record our cash here, our gold here, and our stars, which are victory points here. We also have our wanted level, which will be here. And that reminds me, because we start as the Trailblazer, we start with 3 cash and 4 gold. Cash is going to mostly let us buy stuff in the town, and gold we can use to modify our cards. I think I want to start off by going to the trail. So let's modify these like that. So I have a value of 5. And my poker card is going to be a 9 of hearts. So our suit is heart. We have a value of 5. You ignore the other things on those cards. And the heart is this trail. Now we're going to be going down this trail starting from the left. And the value is how far down the trail we can go. So we're not able to go past the number 5 spot. Now for each of these spots, we can skip them if we want. And in fact, we could skip as many as we wanted. We could skip all the way to that 5 location if we wanted to. I actually want to skip the ace spot, so I'm going to put an X over it. And I want to stop at this 2 spot. And then we just get the reward below, which is we're either going to get a gold pan or a hammer. These are like income. So at the end of every round, for every gold pan that we have circled, we'll get a gold. And for every hammer we have circled, we'll get a cash. I think I'll circle the gold pan, and we'll have that now for the rest of the game. So for the next 3 rounds, we're getting a gold. Now before we go on, let's take a look at Calamity Jane. First of all, she has a special ability, which says that anytime we take stars, which are points, then she's going to steal 1 card from our deck. But that only activates if we have a heart in our selection of cards. Otherwise, that special ability does not activate. Well, we do have a heart, so this will activate this turn. And that's one of the reasons why I skipped that first spot on the trail, because that would have given us 2 points, and that means that she would have taken a card from us. And at the end of the game, each one of those cards is worth 1, 2, or 3 points based on what difficulty level we're playing at. For this game, I'm going to play at normal difficulty. So each one of those cards would be worth 2 points. But there's something else we need to look at, because at the end of the game, Calamity Jane is going to score for what we don't do. And as you can see on her card, she's going to score 4 points for every space on the trail that we don't visit. She's then going to score 3 points for every space in the Badlands that we don't visit. And then she's going to score 2 points for every location in town that we don't visit. If we were playing on hard difficulty, then she would also score 1 point for every space we don't visit in the mine. But since we're playing on normal, we ignore that. And if we were playing on easy, then we would ignore the town scoring as well. So for this Cowbot, we are really wanting to visit as many locations as possible on the trail and in the Badlands particularly. And so by skipping that first location, I am giving her 4 points. We'll have to keep that in mind as we continue to move forward. Okay, there we go. That's the end of turn 1. We just discard these. Deal out 3 more cards. And we can arrange them. Now right away, if I look at my poker hand, a 9 has shown up. So that would be a pair of 9s right off the bat. Or a heart came up as well, so I could make that our poker hand and try to go for a flush. I think I'll stick with the 9 because I would like to visit the trail again. Like I just said, we really need to go to these spots on the trail, so might as well start early. And now, because of our value, we could go up to the 8 position if we want to. But we have to move on from where we last went. We can't go back on the trail. We always have to move forward. And again, if we score a point, she's going to take a card. That's going to be hard to avoid. I am just going to go to the next spot. That is going to give us a point, which means she is going to take the top card of our deck. We don't get to look at it. We don't know what she's stolen. And that gravestone icon means that we get to visit the cemetery. Now, the cemetery is a special location that you can either visit with those icons, or rather than going to one of the other 4 locations, you could always instead just go to the cemetery. And all we get to do in the cemetery is circle one of the gravestones. That makes us wanted. So we have to circle one of those wanted symbols. And we get the reward that is between 2 circled gravestones. And the center one is always circled at the start. So we're going to get 2 more gold. And then you can cross that out. Now with the gold, we can spend either 1 gold to increase or decrease the value card. And we can spend as much gold as we want to increase it by as much as we want or decrease it. Or we can spend 2 gold to change the suit of the suit card. You cannot use gold to adjust the poker card in any way. So it's just for the suit and the value card. Turn 3. All right, well, I guess we're visiting the Badlands here. I think I will switch those around. So now with the spade, we're going to the Badlands. And we are going to visit location number 3. So this is the robbery that we are going to attempt to do. You can also write in our poker hand there. So this is an incredibly easy robbery. We're just going to try to steal a chicken. It has a value of 3. We're going to draw the top card of the deck, and if it's lower than 3, then we lose. So if it's a 1 or a 2, and an ace is low in this game. So if it's an ace or a 2, then we fail in our robbery. But if it's 3 or higher, then we'll succeed. Okay, and it's a 4. Wow. Now, whether it succeeded or failed, we always have to take the wanted penalty there, which is just 1 wanted level. And because it succeeded, we're going to get the 2 stars and 2 money. If it had failed, we would get half the number of stars and no money. And regardless of whether it succeeds or fails, you do circle the spot and you can't go back. We can't do that robbery again. Okay, next turn. Well, we have a new potential location we could go to. The diamond is the mine. And look at this, we got another 9. So I think for sure we want to make that our poker card so that we can get 3 of a kind. That's fantastic. And you know what? I think I'm happy to go to the mine. So we'll leave that. Now here at the mine, we look at our value. It's a value of 4, and we start at the top here. So you can see here, if it was an ace through 7, then we would go to the left side. And if it's an 8 through king, we go to the right side. So the 4 means we're going to start here on the left. We circle that, and then we're going to get the reward. Get a hammer and a gold. So now we'll be getting a gold and a money income at the end of each round. Pretty good. Ooh, and there's the queen. Oh yes, 2 queens. That is a full house. So the question is, which queen do we want? Do we want to go to town? We do have a club. Or do we want to go back to the mine? Yeah, I tell you what, let's go back to the mine. So there we go. We got our full house here. That's going to be worth a bunch of points here at the end of this round here very shortly. We're going to go back to the mine, and we have a 2 value. So we're going to go there. We're going to go on deeper from where we started. That's going to give us another gold, and that's going to let us take a bonus action here at the Badlands. Now that's great because we can do any value that we want. It's totally up to us. I still want to go kind of small. We'll go here to this 4. So we just need this to be 4 or greater. Boom, nailed it. So we're going to get a wanted. 2 stars. 3 cash. Boom. And there we go. That's the end of the first round. At this point, we get to resolve our poker hand. And as you can see here, we have a full house, 3 nines, 2 queens. That's going to give us 7 money and 6 victory points. We are rich. We now get our income here, so we're going to get another cash and another gold. And then lastly, we have to resolve this sheriff card. And this is where our wanted level comes in. Right now, we're at a wanted level of 3. If this card is lower than a 3, so again, an ace or a 2, then we're going to get arrested. If it's a 3 or more, we're fine. But before we reveal it, we could always pay gold equal to our wanted level to not resolve the card at all. So if we were feeling particularly scared about getting arrested here, we could spend 3 gold. And that would probably be the safe thing to do, but I'm feeling a little risky. It'd have to be an ace or a 2. What's the chances of that? So let's flip it. Okay, we're fine. If we got arrested, the penalty in round 1 would be either 10 money or 4 points. And there you go. That's round 1 completely done. We're going to do this 2 more times and then just add up our score. It's that simple. So what we want to do now is take our discard pile here, shuffle it back up, and go again. Top card is always the sheriff card. Okay, so we have a heart, so we have to be careful of Calamity Jane. When you're making poker hands, the ace can be high or low for like a straight or something. I definitely want to visit the trail. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll put the 4 of diamonds down. And I think we'll skip the 4 spot and go to the 5. It's going to give us 12 money. Now we're even more rich. And best yet, she doesn't get to take a card from us. Wish I had done the queen, but we do have a diamond, so maybe we can try to go for a flush. There's no heart, so we don't have to worry about her. Actually, I like the configuration just as it is. So this is our first trip to the town. We're going to look at our value. That's going to determine which building we go into. So in this case, we got the queen. Now remember, we could use gold to adjust that if there was a different building we wanted to go into. I'm okay with the queen right now. So we're going to circle that building. We get that thing on top. That just shows we get a point. And then we can cross that out. And then for this building, we can convert 2 money into a victory point. And we can do that up to 8 times. I say let's just go ahead and go hog wild. Let's spend 16 money to get 8 victory points. This is the saloon, by the way. Now here's the thing. Unlike these other locations, in town, we can visit the same building more than once. But we don't get the bonus on top again. You only get that the first time you go. We have so much money, we might as well get points for it. Ooh, more diamonds. Okay, yeah, let's just keep rolling with the diamonds. Sort of an outside chance that we'll be able to get this flush, but might as well. Now the question is, do we want to switch this to go maybe back? No, let's give this a go. We'll try this cow robbery. Why not? It's only a 6. Very doable. Oh, it's a 5. We got screwed. Oh, man. Okay, so we fail. We take our 2 wanted levels. You always take that. And we're going to get half the stars, so we still get 2, but no money. Okay, that could have been worse. Like I said, we still get to circle it. That's really the important thing. Oh, no diamond. All right. Well, we got a pair of 8s, so we could make that happen at least. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And let's do this. And then I'm going to spend a gold to turn that 5 into a 4. So that we can visit the stables. I'm going to spend 4 cash in order to buy a trail horse. And if you look up here, there's a little thing here you can circle to show that we have that item. Now what that item's going to let us do is take a +6 on whatever card we have for the trail. Because that's going to be really helpful as we get to these bigger numbers where, you know, we're going to need like a jack or something in order to get up this high. This will give us a +6 to whatever we want to do. And since moving down this trail is a big time priority for us, that seems good. Now we also get to go to the cemetery. Get wanted. And we can take a bonus heart trail action here, which I think we'll just go to the next one. That's going to let us take a bonus Badlands action. Let's just do this easiest one here. All we need to do is not draw an ace. Okay, done. We're getting very wanted right now. That's a problem. But we get 2 points. We get 1 money. And because we finished off this row, we actually get to take another cemetery action. We'll go there. Get 2 more points. Wanted. And another hammer. And now last turn for this round. Wow, all Badlands. Okay, we got the king for our 2 pair, so that's not the worst thing in the world. I let my wanted level get a little bit out of control here. I think I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to spend 2 gold to make that a club so we can visit the sheriff's office. So first I'm going to do this diamond bonus action. I could go, I'm going to go here to this one because I can come down from there. That's going to give me a gold and a bonus heart action. I think we'll skip 7 and go to 8. And we'll get 8 gold. And now we can peek at the sheriff card. Oh no, it's a 1. So we'll definitely want to remove 2 of our wanted levels. Wow, okay. Unfortunate draw on the sheriff card there. So with 2 pair, we're going to get 3 money and 2 points. Not great. We're going to get 2 money and a gold for our income. And now I'm going to bribe the sheriff. So I'm going to have to bribe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To avoid getting arrested. Okay, on to the last round. I really want to work on this trail, so I'm tempted. And we're getting a +6, so let's just go ahead and do that. So 7 + 6, 13. We could go all the way up. Just want to go to the next one. That's going to let me go to any location in town. I'm going to go here to number 9. So we can start off by taking another heart action there. If we get those points, she's going to take a card. Ooh, and 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's skip that one. Let's go here, and let's just get rid of 6 wanted. There we go. That's all of our wanted gone. That's nice. And now here we can buy a pistol. Costs 3 money. And that's going to give us a +2. So whatever card is drawn, we can just add 2 to it. And if we go back to the gunsmith, we can upgrade that pistol into a rifle. And then we'll be getting a +6. All right, no heart. Don't really want to go to the mines. Well, let's try for a big score. Now that we have this pistol, we'll try to rob a stagecoach. It's giving us 3 wanted, whether we want it or not. And so we just need a 6 or higher. Yeah, there we go, a 10. So that's going to be 6 victory points. And 2 money. Okay, once again, no hearts. Jack, we could get a pair of jacks. I could always spend 2 gold to make it whatever I want. So, yeah, maybe we need to spend some gold. All right. We'll grab that pair of jacks. I'll spend 2 gold to make that a club. No, I mean a spade. So we can go to the Badlands, and then I'll spend 2 more gold to increase it to a 5. Two more wanted. And now we just need a 3 or higher. It's a 4. We would have lost without that pistol. Amazing. So that's 4 points. And 1 money. There's a heart. 2 hearts. Okay, good. I'm tempted to go to town. Ooh, this is a tough choice. I think that's what I'm going to do. Go to town, location 7. Spend 2 money. Get to circle this. That's 2 points at the end of the game. So it doesn't count as points like right now, which means it won't trigger Calamity Jane. And I get to take a Badlands. Now this will trigger Calamity Jane, but that's okay. I think we'll go for the 7. We need a 5 or greater. Okay, that's a failure. 2 wanted. 2 victory points, but she gets to steal a card. But hey, we filled up this row so we can do a diamond. And strangely, I want to do this because I want to have access to that. A gold pan and an extra gold. All right, last turn. Be good. Ooh. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I have a complicated series of plans here. This is going to be a complicated turn. This is what I'm doing. We got 2 pair there. Now, before I do this, I'm going to do my Trailblazer special ability, which says once per game, I can take a trail bonus action. And we're going to go here. That's going to let me do a diamond. We're going to come here. I get a gold. And now I can take a town action. Want to do this one. That's going to let me take a spade action. We're going to do this 9. So we need a 7 or higher. No, failure. We're not a very good robber. We've failed a lot of these. We still get 3 points. Our wanted level's through the roof, so that's not good. But here with this action, we can convert gold into points, up to 8. And let's just go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of it. No, wait, sorry, I did this wrong. This is what I meant. My plans got confused there. They were so complicated. This is what I meant to do because I want to be able to come here and do this. So we need an 8 or greater. Hey, we got it. So 3 wanted. 1, 2, 3. 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we get to do that. So now I have a choice. I could either go to the church here and remove 8 of my wanted level. Still a risk. We don't know what this card is. Instead, I'm going to accept the fact that I'm going to get wanted. That'll cost me 8 points, but I'll make it up here because I'll get 6 and I'll be denying Calamity Jane 4. So I'm going to go here just so I can get this heart, which will let me come here. That's 3 wanted levels and 6 points. And I'll spend 3 money just to get a gold pan and a point. Okay, there we go. We only have a pair here, so we just get a point and $2. Getting 3 gold and 2 money. And we're definitely getting caught. And if you have over 14 wanted level, which we do, you can't take the money penalty. You have to take the victory point penalty. And you can see here in the third round, it's 8. So I'll just do that from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now we just need to count up Calamity Jane's points and see who won. So first, let's do our points. For every 4 cash that we have, we'll get a point. And we have 20 cash left over, so that's 5. For every 2 gold, that's a point. We have 4, so that's 2. And here, going to the hotel, we have 2 in-game points. And then here with our stars, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 6. So we've ended with 65 points. Now let's check out Calamity. She's getting 4 points for every spot on the trail that we missed. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to get 3 points for every spot on Badlands we missed. That's just 3. And then every spot in town, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting nothing for the mines. And then she's getting 2 points for every card she stole. That's 2. So that's going to be 4. And then because we played with a character card, she gets an extra 5 points. You add all that up together, and that is 46 points. So there you go. Now the question is, would we have won on hard difficulty? She would get 1 point for every spot here in the mine. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more points. That'd get her to 55, so we would still have won even on hard difficulty. And there you have it. That is a complete solo play of Fliptown. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.